Three, two, one. Hello, internet users. You are tuning into Cold Showers. This is a series where we discuss about everyday topics, all sorts of random things, and just like issues here and there. Um, we hope that you listen to this podcast while you're in the shower, in bed, and even taking a quick drive. My name is Dennis, and I'm here with my other co-hosts, Pranaya
Happy gobble gobble.
and Ben.
Yellow.
So I actually started recording this without them knowing,
Oh,
and
interesting. All right.
um, we're just gonna roll with it and see where it goes. Hopefully, we get something out of it. But
What were we trying to record? What was being recorded?
what do you mean?
I don't know where this started.
Oh no, it started when I said three, two, one, and then I don't think both of you expected it.
I see. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just like, oh, okay, I guess we're doing this now.
Yeah, because we were taking too long to like come up with a topic
Yeah, we're
earlier.
totally
Yes.
underprepared today. I have nothing to talk about. We're just
But
gonna roll. Wing it.
yeah, but our
Yeah.
first topic is actually going to be, obviously, if you are watching on YouTube, we will be talking about Thanksgiving.
And if
Yeah.
you live in Canada, then you're probably not wondering why there's a turkey stock footage. Everyone else, they're like, why is there a turkey?
Yeah.
I
I
Yeah.
wonder.
mean,
Yeah.
it shows a picture. Our podcast shows a picture, so let's probably see a turkey there. So
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
okay.
all.
Well, happy Canadian Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah.
I wonder why like different countries have different Thanksgiving days. Like I
I
don't
It's
like.
think it's
probably
harvest time.
exactly, it's harvest
Okay.
times, I'm pretty sure.
I
Because
see.
our harvest time is a lot shorter
Yeah.
because we live up north, so that's why we have it earlier in the year, and that's why the States has it like a month later.
All right. That makes complete sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess we're just thankful sooner than the Americans are.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Because, yeah.
Cause yeah, that's it.
I won't
Anyways,
say anything
what are you
controversial.
all thankful for?
Y'all. Yeah, I really came unprepared today. I'm thankful to my parents, I guess, first and foremost.
That's cute.
Even though I don't show it to them.
Mr. and Miss Tan, if you're listening to this podcast, Ben is
I
I mean,
thankful
don't.
for you both.
it's like it's tough, right? I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
it's tough
Yeah.
to show
Thankfulness.
like I
Sorry.
think it's like I'm a lot more thankful and appreciative of what they've done or do, but I'm too tsundere to show it.
Okay. If do you want to explain that term?
Yeah. If you don't know what tsundere is, it's it's like a anime characteristic where it's like someone may be like kind of cold and uh what's another word to describe it?
They're cold towards them, but they actually care about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
So
that
like
basically what it is?
pretty
I think
much like
well
on
like
the
soon means like sour, right? And the data is like love. So at first they're like cold and sour to you, but then they actually like you. They're just like too shy or
shy.
bashful to like show it. So
Yeah.
then they do like the elementary approach of like
Bullying you.
you or stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. Something like that.
So on
I
the
see.
outside you're cold, and then but in the deep
On the
deep
inside,
inside.
yeah, I'm more appreciative.
Yeah.
I see.
I don't know. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, I think.
No, I kind of understand you. I mean, like, I I don't show emotions very well, I guess. So it's just like I tell them sort of,
Mhm.
but that's it. I guess that's not very. It's kind of different. Just kidding. That's kind of different.
I mean, yeah, yeah. I got you. How about you, Dennis?
Um, I'm also very thankful for my parents. Like they've done a lot, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I think most parents in the world, I think they deserve a lot, and they've obviously they can make mistakes here and there, but they do everything in the hopes to do
In
it
your
for
best interest. Yeah.
exactly for the
Yeah.
children's best interest, and I think that's something that we should all be very grateful for, and we shouldn't take advantage of it for sure.
Even if it's a little overbearing. But
Yeah.
that's another topic.
We can talk about another day.
Yeah, today we just thankful.
Yeah. And I'm also very thankful for my friends, obviously.
Oh, my friends kind of suck.
Okay, well,
Oof.
you all suck. Okay.
Joking. Yeah, love my friends to death.
Yeah.
Debatably more than family.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
No, it's like they're on like it's like two different like
Yeah, it's two different
right?
loves, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's two different loves, but both very very important to me.
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
think I could put one higher than the other, honestly.
yeah, I don't even think you can even like compare both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also thankful for food. I love food.
Of
Yeah,
course.
need food to live. I can agree with that one.
So I think we're all hungry, so
I'm
we're going.
so hungry. Don't even talk about food.
Well, we have to talk about food because we're gonna be talking about
I
Thanksgiving.
know.
So yeah, we're going into it as hungry individuals.
Yeah, maybe
I
that's
haven't had
all we'll
dinner
talk
yet.
about. I haven't had
Yeah,
anything to eat as of today yet.
There you go. That's the problem.
I've
but
had a cup of water.
nice.
That's it.
Yeah, just a
Just some
cup of
water.
water. Yeah.
Nothing to eat, nothing to drink.
I normally eat one meal a day, and like I guess around this time I would probably be eating. But then the problem is like we were just talking about tuna rolls earlier, and it's really up to my hunger.
Tuna roll 666.
Yeah.
That's Marissa's. I don't know. I know, like, yeah, Marissa does definitely listen to our podcast. She was a guest on our podcast before.
Yeah.
She listens. Hi,
And I mean, I
Marissa.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, you featured in this, so hello.
But yeah, Marissa's username is TunaRoll666 on a lot of games.
Oh,
And then
okay.
that's what, like, we saw it on our Discord, and then Ben was talking about food, about like tuna,
Yeah,
and
it
that
sounds
got us all
delicious.
hungry.
Yeah, I'm so hungry now. Gosh, don't you want a nice tuna roll or like some nice fresh tuna sashimi, tuna sandwich, tuna onigiri? Tuna's
Yes.
good. Man,
I
this
like
is
salmon better. I don't know why.
salmon's pretty good, but you haven't had. I don't think our tuna in Canada is like that great.
Mm,
Like tuna, I mean salmon in Canada is like really good.
yeah,
I mean, it's kind of what we're known for, right?
I didn't even know that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we're pretty well known for like
having a lot of
salmon,
salmon. Yeah.
right? Yeah. And then but like I don't know. I had tuna in Japan, and tuna in Japan is so good. maybe maybe it's Asia, but at least like I had it the most in Japan. And I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh,
It's like maybe just because they have a better spot for it, or I don't know. They farm it better.
they just prepare it better. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what preparing. Like sashimi, it's like it's just raw fish, right?
Yeah, but then you
The
still
only
have
way you
to.
prepare is cutting it.
Yeah.
But then like taste wise and like texture, it should be the same.
Actually, there's a way, like, there's specific ways to like kill fish, and the way, like, those specific ways will determine the texture and like the taste of the fish in the end too. So like,
Oh,
yeah, that also like determines whether or not it will be good. So yeah.
interesting. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. Maybe that is, yeah, maybe it is preparation then. I want sushi.
I think like every step of the way of like preparing like any type of food pretty much like there's definitely like factors to it. I don't know. I watched a whole video
The
on like
steps to make a turkey, Dennis. I'm waiting for your Thanksgiving dinner.
I'm getting free Thanksgiving dinner at my residence tomorrow.
Wow, they're giving you
Yeah.
free food.
Yeah.
I'd be down to come just for some free food.
Okay, come then.
Okay, if I start driving
No. You'll make it.
now, I'll make it there by 7 tomorrow.
Yeah.
There.
Would you say Ben?
I don't know.
I think he's cutting out.
No, he's not talking. I can't hear
Oh.
him. But yeah, so you should make us turkey, and maybe I'll at least know what turkey tastes like good turkey.
Yeah, so Pranaya
According
has yeah.
according to Dennis, I've only had bad turkey. That's why I don't like turkey. So
Because you said it's too dry or something, right?
yeah, I mean it's dry and it just doesn't taste good. And
Okay, yeah. You have
But
not
what
had.
are
Huh?
but what are your thoughts on chicken then? Because chicken is like
but
similar. Have you
chicken,
ever had
even
good
though it's
chicken?
dry, it's always good. Chicken, even though it's dry, it's good. Turkey, if it's dry, it don't taste no good.
It tastes no good.
I just don't like the taste of turkey.
I feel like they're so similar though.
No, they're not.
They're pretty similar, but like,
They're not.
um, I don't know. I really think you just have not had good turkey because like my parents make really good turkey, and like
All right,
my dad really likes turkey.
so can I go to your house on your behalf for your Thanksgiving
Maybe,
dinner?
yeah. When your
Yes,
parents are there.
Yeah,
yes. Do your
yeah.
parents make turkey or like have is it just like at parties and stuff?
For us,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's we sometimes have it here, sometimes my cousin's place, and then sometimes my
Mm,
mom's friend's place.
yeah.
But the
Okay.
only thing is like my mom's friend is a chef,
Oh, I see.
And
so she
you still
makes pretty
haven't had
good food, but I still
turkey
don't like the turkey.
that
No.
she's
Interesting.
made?
Yeah.
Oh man, I would totally.
So I don't know what the problem here is, if it's turkey itself
Yeah,
or
maybe you just don't like
Unlucky.
turkey. Yeah.
No.
Or just, oh, okay.
are you saying
Unlucky.
she's a bad cook?
She's a bad cook.
Bad turkey cook.
Oh,
Um,
Wait, okay, but like you say, so what's the problem when it's dry? Don't you just smother it in gravy? Problem solved.
that's another problem. I don't like gravy very much either.
Oh,
uh,
okay. Well
Yeah.
then. Well then. Okay, that's a pretty big problem.
I
This-
love it when like I do like a dinner roll and then put turkey in it and then you put gravy in it and then like cranberry sauce. I don't know. That's like really good.
Wait, people make sandwiches?
I do. Cause like there's dinner
Yeah.
rolls
I
during.
mean, I mean, like, yeah, I guess.
I mean like I don't like I know that some people just like bite into the dinner rolls, but like I feel like people can utilize it to actually like make a sandwich.
I mean, you could, but that's a lot of extra work.
I don't think so. It's not that bad. There's
Okay, you cut and then you have to place several things into it when you could just get a fork in one hand and a dinner roll in the other hand and just bite out of
nah.
stuff.
That's savage. You're all savages.
What
Okay.
do you mean? I'm not. I'm using a fork at
No,
least.
no, no, no.
You're
Have
the one
Have you
using your
ever
hand.
watched like have you watched Friends?
A
Not
little bit.
much of it.
Oh. In Friends, Ross gets a turkey sandwich that his sister makes, Monica,
Okay.
and like apparently it's like the best thing he ever had. Cause like it's like okay, so it's like a bread piece and then like turkey, gravy, turkey, gravy, turkey, gravy, and then like I might be like cheese or something, I forget. But then and then another sandwich.
Sloppy.
But then apparently it's really good and he gets like really mad about it when somebody else eats it. I don't know. That's what I remember. But then Pranaya, what's wrong with you? Turkey's good.
What's wrong with you?
I guess everything is wrong with me. I don't like turkey. I can't handle sweets very much either, so I'm not much of a dessert person either.
Uh-oh.
Uh
We need
oh.
a we need
It's
a
an
we need a
uh-oh.
new
Say uh
podcast
oh.
member.
All right, okay. Bye.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. He
He left.
actually left the Discord.
Come
Come
back,
back.
Pranaya. Pranaya. There you go.
Okay, what we gotta do
Okay.
is give you a tongue transplant.
Is that a
Okay.
real thing?
I
I
don't
don't
know if
know.
that'll do anything. Maybe a brain transplant.
A
No,
taste
that
bud
doesn't.
transplant.
Oh yeah, brain transplant.
Is
Or
there?
just hit him in the head enough times so he'll start like,
Oof.
He'll just like eating everything at that
or just hate everything.
point. It could go
Maybe
either
his,
way.
yeah. A lot of things can go either way.
Actually, like when I was younger, my brother told me that like I could get smarter if I keep hitting my head, but I could
Mm.
also potentially get dumber. So then I was like, huh, is this worth taking the risk?
And did you take it?
Yeah. I hit my
I
head
see
a
why you're
lot
so
when I was
dumb
younger.
now. What?
Yeah. Okay.
Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm dumb. Okay. Um,
But you
did
know
Ben?
what?
Hmm? Yeah.
If you eat um brains, you'll be smarter. You should start eating brains.
Is
Are
that
we
real?
all zombies now? Is this?
Is that real? I
No,
mean,
sorry.
just in time for spooky season.
Eat like pig brain.
Is that real?
No, it's not. I'm just trying to
No.
get him to eat brain.
What
But
about
but
walnuts?
isn't brain like a delicacy in some places?
It is, yeah.
But it's not like pig brain. Is it? Maybe
I
probably some
I
some
don't know
sort
what
of
else.
brain.
Yeah.
monkey brains.
Maybe.
I I want to say yes, but I'm not sure if that was just like a spooky story that I read or
I feel like I heard that sounds very
the.
familiar to me.
But sorry, what were you saying?
I was gonna say like, do walnuts make your brain better?
Oh yeah, monkey brains
Mm,
is a dish. Okay, but honestly, anything's probably a dish.
no, I
Yeah.
remember my mom telling me eat walnuts, it'll make you smarter.
Yeah, same. My
Probably
parents
because
would
it
tell me
looks
that.
like brains.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
I don't think it's because it looks like brains. I'm pretty sure it's because of the oils.
No, no,
No,
no.
man, it's because it looks like brains.
Yeah.
When you
So
crack it
start.
open, it
Yeah.
looks like the right side and the left side.
So pretty much, if you shape any of your types or any of your foods, you'll get smarter.
Shape it as brains.
Yeah. So for kids out there, shape your ice cream as brains. You'll get
That's
smarter.
pretty. You'd have to. Not only would you be smarter, you'd have amazing mechanical control.
Hey, we're shaping you a path to become a surgeon, or
Or
Yes,
a
you know,
sculpt.
yeah,
What's
exactly.
the word?
sculpture artist,
Sculpturing. Sculpture.
Sculpt. Sculptist.
Sculpt.
sculptist. That's totally not a word.
Hey, you
Sculptor.
don't know that.
Sculpt. I don't know.
Sculpt. Yeah, that's sculpture. That's the
Sculptor. Sculpt. I don't. I have no. I have no clue.
sculptress.
Is it?
It's a woman who's a sculptor. What about a man who's a sculptor?
There are no men who sculpts.
But there's
Sculpturer.
man who is a sculpt.
Who is a sculpt?
Wait,
Who
wouldn't it be just
sculpts?
sculptor? What am I saying? It'd just be sculptor for,
Yeah.
but that just be like for the general term, no?
Yes.
Okay, wow, that was
Brain dead. Okay.
yeah, no kidding. No, I've done something similar. When
We.
like a week ago, it was
Yeah.
like I don't remember the like exact conversation, but it's basically when you're like adverbing, you're like, for example, it's like, what's that thing you do when you're boogie boarding? Like, what's the thing you're on when you boogie boarding? Oh, boogie board. Like, that's basically what I did. And that's just what happens now.
Clearly, we all need to eat more walnuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's also times where you think about a word so often, like the spelling of the word, and the word just becomes more and more wrong. Have you guys ever
Yeah,
had that?
it just looks weird to you.
Yeah.
Oh, like it looks weird. Like yeah, spelling it out, it looks weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then the more you think about it, the weirder it gets.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
And then you start to question life.
Okay,
Yep.
I have not gotten to that point.
I agree though.
Sounds rough.
Maybe it's just us
Okay.
for that. Anyways, what else are we thankful for?
Oh, not having to eat walnuts. I
Oh,
don't like
stop.
walnuts.
Walnuts are like, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, they're pretty ice.
Stop. Why are we talking about walnuts still?
What are you thankful for, Pranaya?
For real though, I'm thankful for everything that has happened to me this past year, I guess.
How come?
The good stuff and the bad stuff.
Oh,
Lots of
Oh,
learning
I
experiences,
mean,
lots of
yeah, learning.
yeah.
wow.
That's
Tell
I
good.
mean, if
us.
it never happened, then I would have never experienced such problems or such, things
Yes.
to
Yeah.
go through. So, for real though, everything life hits at you, that's a good thing. Maybe. Can't
Well, not
guarantee you.
everything, but
Can't guarantee you. Not everything. Yeah.
but it'll
But take it in a
definitely.
Enlighten us.
positive way. I think you just have to take it in a positive way
Yeah, it's mindset.
because the more you dwell at it, the worse it gets.
Mhm.
I can agree with that. I think yeah, maybe like it's not always good,
It's okay. Yeah, I take that back. It's not always
but
good.
but you definitely grow as a person, and that's a positive.
Yeah. So think things through. Wow, it just got so deep all of a sudden.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Enlighten
Thanksgiving's
us
deep.
with your experiences, Pranaya.
Hmm?
Enlighten us with your past experiences that you are thankful for.
Enlighten enlighten
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. What have you learned from this past year?
Hmm. I gotta think about it.
No
Once
worries, no
again,
worries.
yeah, we're not very prepared today.
Yeah. So it takes me a while to think about everything that happened.
Mainly just hungry.
Yeah.
Ben, what's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Food. I love stuffing.
Oh, I love stuffing.
Stuffing's like really great.
That's so
Really top notch food.
right?
Yeah, yeah. So good. I don't know, but it's like it fills my need for carbs very well.
Yes, yes. I
And then
agree.
it's gravy like spectacularly.
And like so today in Save On Foods, like for the rewards card, like my offers, like the first 1,000 people to redeem it gets free stuffing. So then I redeemed it, and I was like, I got
Did
a
you
free
get
box. Yeah, I got a free box of stuffing today.
That's
nice?
pretty good. Are you making your own Thanksgiving sort of dinner this
No,
weekend?
I just have a lot of stuffing now, but
So what are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna stuff it in your belly?
yeah, I just stuff it in my belly.
Wait, do people put stuffing? Do you put your stuffing in the
I
turkey?
I don't.
It- I feel like it's just toss it in the rice cooker and be done with it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I think my parents put it in the microwave actually.
Oh,
Yeah, but then
yeah, we put it in the rice cooker.
I see.
It's pretty
But
good.
yeah, I
Try it
love
out.
stuffing. But stuffing is actually supposed to be meant to be like put
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
right?
yeah, of course. But
So
who
does
actually
stuffing
does
really
that?
enhance the taste of turkey?
It doesn't enhance it. It just
Another food that you can
I
cook
think
with
I think
turkey?
I
Is that
think
what it is?
no,
yeah,
I think the stuffing also just gets yeah, like one, it's really efficient. You get something else while it's in there,
cooking.
but then you
Yeah,
also get some of like the turkey
juice.
juices tastes as
Yeah,
well, which is pretty good. But yeah, who does that?
yeah. At my workplace they did, and then they kept not liking the stuffing, and I was like, just separate it, and it'll be good. I don't
So
know.
like they would eat the turkey, but they just wouldn't want the stuffing,
Yeah,
or like because the stuffing tastes worse when it's in there, or people
yeah,
just
yeah,
don't
yeah.
like
Cause
stuffing.
cause it was in there.
Oh.
So I'm just like, just separate it and it'll be
Yeah, just
fine.
separate it. But why is I can't see why it would be bad though.
I don't know. They just kept complaining about it, and I was like, okay, well, just
But they
separate it.
normally
No,
like stuff though,
Yeah,
these
I don't know.
people. That's interesting.
maybe it was a bad quality turkey.
Yeah,
But every
like the
time
ones that
they
you've
made it,
eaten.
Ouch.
oh no, oh no,
Just joking.
oh no, that's so sad.
I mean, he says he's never liked turkey before, but he likes chicken.
Wait, but
Chicken and turkey are different.
have you ever
No.
you never had like the dark meat of a turkey before?
What is considered a dark meat?
Like the
Thighs,
legs, yeah.
I
legs.
have.
And you didn't like that either.
I didn't like it.
I just don't
Interesting.
understand. They basically taste the same.
Hmm.
Like back me up on this, Dennis.
Yeah, they basically do taste the same.
It just one's bigger than the other,
Yeah, pretty much.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like culinary people who are like know a lot about culinary are probably gonna be like, no, they definitely
Like
taste different.
gourmets,
But
yeah, they're
yeah,
probably like, no, there's succinct differences. Chicken has a weedy taste, while turkey has a uh
hey, or
a
I
hay
don't
taste. Yeah, I was gonna like say a rock, but yeah, we can say hay. Tastes like calcite.
know.
Sorry, I'm not gourmet. They basically taste the same to me. Maybe that's it. Maybe Pranaya just has a really delicate palate.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I used to be a pretty picky eater when I was
Uh,
young.
Oh, there you go,
Maybe.
delicate palate.
maybe this is why Raymond doesn't want to cook for you. Kidding.
Yeah.
I'm
What?
kidding.
What?
I'm kidding.
Excuse me?
Anyways,
Talk about
Fun
who
fact
Pranaya,
though.
or talk about who Raymond is.
Raymond is, well, more close to Pranaya, but he graduated in culinary arts, and he won't cook for Pranaya. So,
The past five
so
years.
yeah.
It's been a while.
So Raymond, if you're listening, cook something for Pranaya.
And then
I want my Hamburg steak.
make
Been
Hamburg
sure
asking.
make
steak.
It's been
sure
too
I'm
long.
there while it happens so I can get some free food. Perfect.
What is a Hamburg steak?
I
It's
don't. It
basically a
just
patty.
it just looks like a big hamburger patty, and that's
Yeah.
it. Like,
Yeah.
but like you eat it like a steak instead of it
Yeah.
being
It
in like a
basically is that.
hamburger.
It
Interesting.
basically is that.
Oh, it really is just that.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Well,
I only see Japanese anime people eat it.
Exactly why I asked for him
uh,
to make it.
do you know that
It's
like,
probably hard.
sorry,
Sorry, go on.
do you know that like one episode is Mr. Bean and he goes to a restaurant and then,
It's been so long since I've watched Mr. Bean.
Yeah,
uh,
throwing all these throwbacks, Dennis, Friends,
sorry,
and Mr. Bean.
I don't know. There's this one episode he went to a restaurant and then like he ordered this one weird thing and then like some pink, it looked like raw beef pretty much or like ground beef and like he didn't like it and I always wondered what that was.
Ground beef, but
Yeah.
raw?
Yeah, raw ground beef. I don't
Like
know.
tartar?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
not
it's probably
ground
tartar.
beef, though.
Oh no,
That's
yeah, I just searched it up. It says Mr. Bean. It says steak tartare.
oh
Tartar.
wow, I'm amazing.
You are amazing.
No, but tartar is not ground beef. It's just mashed meat.
Is it raw?
It
Yeah.
is raw, but spiced. It's pretty
Interesting.
good.
I want to try
Oh, so
it now.
people eat it like a steak? That's a lot of raw beef you're eating.
It's pretty good.
But you are allowed to eat raw beef.
Yeah, you can you can. You've never had it?
No, I never had it.
Oh yeah, no. There's beef tartare, and then there's also salmon as well. I like salmon a little bit more.
I mean, I think I'd be able to eat raw fish because I'm used to sashimi and everything, right? But
Yeah.
the idea of, I mean, I've had tartar, beef tartar, but like it just the idea and the taste just didn't go along with me
I see.
of eating raw
But
beef.
you don't like um you don't like red meat that much, right, Pranaya? Or like it makes you sick or something?
I mean, first of all, like, I guess since I'm kind of Hindu, the religion kind of does not allow me to eat beef,
Okay.
but I'm not that religious, so I eat beef. Yeah, I'm not a great example, guys. Don't follow my example. um, yeah, but I can eat red meat, but it's just bad for my stomach.
Yeah, yeah. So that's probably why you're like,
In the yeah.
yeah, on it. Meanwhile, beef tartare, I love it. It's pretty good.
Interesting.
But like to me, like I enjoy raw beef when it's like a steak, but like I don't know, tartare kind of looks it looks like ground beef to me.
Well, they do mash it up quite a
Yeah,
bit.
right. So then I feel like that texture itself would be really odd to me.
But ground beef is grinded, right? So it's very soft, it breaks easily, but
Yeah,
beef tartare has more uh how do I like
chewy
morsels, I
test.
guess.
Okay,
Yeah. There's like more it's just smaller morsels while ground beef is straight up just like grinded up clumps
right. Okay,
that breaks easily.
I
Yeah.
see.
Because like do you like beef tataki?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So it's like think more along the lines of that, but it's a dish and it's not thin slices and
I
not
see.
vinegared up or
Interesting.
pickled it up, yeah, or lemon or whatever sourness goes into that.
I
Try
don't know.
it. We should we can make it. Actually, I don't advise you making it.
Why
I
not?
mean, probably. I don't know. I feel like it's like it's like sashimi. You'd want like a specific
Yeah,
meat, like specific beef or whatever, or for sashimi specific fish that you know is like fine to
fine.
eat raw.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
How
then
did we
I don't know where you can find that in a store.
how did we even get to this topic? I don't know.
I yeah, I really don't know. Like we were talking about how does turkey go to here? I'm not sure.
Anyways, Pranaya, since you don't like turkey, what Thanksgiving food do you like?
KFC
Chicken.
chicken
Chicken.
instead. Just
Chicken.
replace. So if we ever have Pranaya, okay. If we ever do Thanksgiving, first we'll have to do turkey plus chicken in case he doesn't like the turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll try our darn hardest to make the best turkey ever that tastes like chicken, but
And we
whatever.
will be offended if you don't like it.
Yeah. But we'll also have chicken on the side just in case.
All right. Okay. I sent a picture of the steak tartare in the
Yeah.
Discord. Look at it. It just looks like ground beef.
Yeah, right? That's what
That's
I
from Mr. Bean.
I mean that's from Mr. Bean though. I've had better looking beef
Tartar.
tartare.
Yeah, when I always looked at this, I was like, that's ground beef.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Nah, that looks pretty unappetizing, I'm not gonna lie. But like normally it looks like this. Uh
Well, I mean, our Spotify viewers, it's too bad.
no one will
Too bad.
know, not even our
Yeah.
YouTube
Well,
viewers.
I am showing it.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Only
are
the
you
YouTube. The
watch on
YouTube people
YouTube,
get, yeah.
guys?
YouTube
Here,
gets a little special treatment today.
yeah, they get
So
a.
raw
This
egg
makes me
too.
so. This
How
makes me
many
so.
how many raw things are you eating here?
But then, doesn't that look much more appetizing, Dennis?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's just in Mr. Bean it looks terrible, but in real life it's pretty good. But you like mix, you mix like the egg.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't
But
just
it's
eat it
still
like
raw.
that. I mean, yeah, it's still raw. But haven't you eaten raw egg before, Pranaya?
I have, but
Gosh,
not the best thing.
it's yeah, it's probably not the best because apparently our eggs suck compared to Japan. But
Yeah.
Well, Japan's just on a
Or
whole new
Asia.
level.
is it all of Asia too?
Yeah.
How come? Why were their eggs better again?
Cause they don't wash their eggs.
Right.
Wait, they don't wash their eggs, or we don't
Yeah.
wash our eggs?
We wash our eggs,
No,
so like
yeah, it sounds weird.
it
Yeah.
sounds like the opposite, but like so pretty much when the birds or the chickens lay eggs,
Mm-hmm.
there's a specific coating that like protects it from like getting bacteria into the eggs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So,
when we
but
wash it,
we get rid of that barrier.
I see.
Yeah.
Damn, mistakes were made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mistakes. Steak tartare.
Mistakes.
Once again,
Stop.
part 2.
Anyways, Pranaya, do you not like anything else on like the
I
Thanksgiving
mean,
dinner table? Like,
mashed potatoes are real good.
okay. Do you not
That's
like
probably my
stuffing?
favorite.
Yeah, what was stuffing?
Stuffing's okay.
What about like
Cranberry
cranberry
sauce.
sauce? Yeah.
Cranberry sauce is also okay.
What about? Wait, so when you say you don't like gravy, why do you not like gravy? Like it doesn't matter between like a chicken gravy or a beef gravy,
Mm,
white or brown
I mean,
gravy.
it depends. Gravy, it's okay for the first couple of bites,
Yeah.
and then I guess the taste gets redundant to me.
Hey.
Trust me,
Wow,
when I say I'm picky, I'm pretty picky.
dang. I love gravy. I drown everything in gravy.
Because like if there's too much gravy, then it just starts taste. Everything just tastes like gravy and nothing else. It loses its original flavor.
What about yam fries?
Wait, that's a Thanksgiving staple.
Oh,
Yam
for my
fries?
family it is.
I don't
My family does.
I don't think that's you know what, that's a Thanksgiving staple that I might like to add to my dinner table.
Some yam fries.
It's pretty good.
It
Yeah,
is
I
pretty
love
good.
yam fries, but I don't generally think of it as a Thanksgiving staple.
What
And I might start
about
to.
pumpkin pie?
Oh, pumpkin pie. Yeah, that's a
This,
staple.
yeah,
You like it?
that's okay.
I don't like it at all.
I've gotten okay with it recently.
I yeah, I think I really gave it a good old college try. Like I even bought one from like Costco, which was massive by the way.
And
And then I bought whipping cream and then I ate it
Oh no.
together and I still did not like it and I was just like, what am I supposed to do with all this pumpkin pie?
so what did you do with it?
Uh I forced myself to eat more of it, plus also was like, parents, please help me.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you did you cut it into pieces and put it on a plate and then ate it, or you just ate it from the whole
No,
pie?
no, yeah, I cut it piece. I'm not an
Okay.
animal, Dennis. I'm not.
uh,
No. Why would I do that?
you're an animal. Okay.
All right.
Um, do you like eggnog? Both of you.
No.
I've
I hate
I've
eggnog.
I've never tried it, but I can't see a reason why I would like it.
Yeah.
Cause it's like what? It's like a milky, eggy, creamy, and sweet
Sweet. Yeah.
thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way I would like it.
Like I don't know who decided to make it and who these people are were like, oh, this is good.
But there's a lot of people who always like, oh, eggnog, eggnog, eggnog. This is what the heck are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Well, I mean,
It
maybe it's like.
sucks.
I mean, okay, we
No,
we
it
all are very
sucks.
big haters of it, but it's like, okay, what is a weird food that you
That you
like,
like?
but probably not many other people like?
Everyone likes my cheese.
What the heck?
Oh, Dennis. Yeah. Oh, maybe just some water, rice, and cheese. Maybe that's
Yeah,
something
I
I'm
mean,
not
I
gonna
have
eat.
I can't knock on it because I haven't tried it yet.
I haven't tried it either, so I haven't
But
tried it either.
it's. Did we talk about this before? The
No,
dish?
no.
Kind
Oh,
of. I feel like
Have
we
we?
I
did
feel like we probably
once.
talked about it a little bit, but Dennis has this weird childhood dish. So like everyone's got their childhood dishes, right? Like me, I love alphagetti, but Dennis on the other hand, he's got this some peculiar taste. It's basically get yourself a bowl of rice, not hot or
Azur.
anything, just like room temperature rice. Then what was it? You run it under the tap for a little bit, get it a little bit wet.
No, 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 no. Okay, okay. You get a bowl of rice, and you
Yeah,
lay down a singles craft cheese on top of it,
yeah.
and then you get filtered water, and then you just pour filtered water in the
Whoa,
bowl
whoa, whoa, whoa,
But
whoa.
how much filtered water?
Yeah,
until
no,
it
not
covers
regular water,
everything.
We have
but
to
filtered
cover
water.
everything. Wait, I thought it was just like a splash to make stuff wet. I didn't realize this covers everything.
It's
No,
like
it
soup.
covers everything. Yeah, it's like
It's
soup.
like soup.
Wait, but
But
then it's not hot. It's all room
yeah,
temperature.
it's all room temperature. You don't want the cheese to melt. That's the
No,
thing.
this is even worse than I thought. I thought it was just like a splash, and I was like, okay, I could work with this. Dude, I don't know if I could eat just rice water.
But like no, okay. It makes the cheese like very moist and nice and wet, and then you just eat it with moist
Cheese is
rice.
already
No,
moist.
no, no. Like it makes it easier to like just like chew on. I don't know. It's
Dude,
different.
you're eating craft singles. It's like the slicest, thinnest, and like softest beef cheese you could
No.
have.
No, but like it makes your mouth dry, I feel like. Or
No.
I don't know, it makes my I don't know.
Oh man, I should make grilled cheese.
Oh, okay. This is how I
Talking
make
about
my
craft singles.
this is how I make my grilled cheese. But I use like real cheese.
I
Like
mean,
rather
if I
than
have,
crafts.
I actually really like craft singles for grilled
It
cheeses
it's good.
because I think it's like a, as I said, like childhood
Yeah.
food sort of thing, right?
But what I do with my grilled
But
cheese
yeah, but
is
how do you make yours?
I put cheese on. So I put cheese within between the slices, right? And then let that melt. And
I
then
cut
I
out.
would. Oh, hello?
Hi, yeah, just
Okay.
sorry.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I put cheese in the middle so that it melts, and then on the outside I also put cheese, and then I
Okay.
just pan fry it so that it turns crispy. So on the outside you have crispy cheese, and then on the
Hmm.
inside you have soft cheese.
Wait, isn't that how you're supposed to make it?
What? He's putting like 3 pieces of cheese.
That's what I do.
Oh,
Oh, no. I
yeah,
think
this
I
is not
make it
normal.
the right. That's not normal.
But that tastes so good.
It's so good.
No, like
Yeah,
I'm
cause
sure it's really good, but normally I think the normal way is like, so you butter both sides of both pieces of bread,
Yep.
and then you just slap both of them on the thing, and then you put cheese on one of them, and then once they both crisp up, then you throw or
The other
like
bun.
once, yeah, then you throw the other bun on top and done. That's your grilled
oh,
cheese.
Yeah.
but this grilled cheese is so much better because you get crispy cheese and soft cheese.
I mean, like
Yeah.
I'm not doubting you.
No, Ben,
Why
this
isn't
is
this the
better.
staple? Why isn't this the staple grilled cheese?
Yeah, once again, I'm not doubting you, but this is generally how grilled cheese is made. Damn,
Yeah.
I really want grilled cheese now. I have to stop looking at this Discord. I'm just staring at a picture of beef tartare, and it's making me really hungry.
Um,
I am getting quite hungry as well.
yeah, I need to make food after this.
I guess I'll pick up food. Maybe I'm whatever. Anyways, back to stuff on the dinner table for Thanksgiving. I think we went off a little off trails with eggnog there, but whatever. Does people
I
actually
don't
drink
even.
eggnog for Thanksgiving? I
No,
thought that
no,
was
no,
just a
no.
Christmas thing.
It is a Christmas thing. I thought about it,
Oh,
but
oh.
I thought okay. So like I would always see these like Caucasian movies, right, on
Yeah,
Christmas, and like
yeah.
they'll always be like, "Oh, eggnog's so great," and I was like, "What's eggnog?"
S-
And then
So you tried it?
yeah, so like I told my parents I was like, "I really want to try eggnog. Apparently,
I
it's really
mean,
good."
that's fine. That's fine to try it,
Yeah,
right?
But then I think my parents bought like 2 cartons of it because it was on sale.
Oh, what the
It was on sale, and then like, but then they asked me, they were like, "Are you sure?" Because like you tried it when you were younger and you didn't like it, and I'm like, "I'm pretty sure. These people say it's good." So then they bought it, and then I was like, "This is disgusting."
like how bad is it? I still haven't tried it. I really should try it, but like
It's horrible.
I I'm too like I feel like I'm already sold on the idea that I won't like it. So like what's the point?
It's horrible.
But what if I end up liking it?
Wait, can
I
you use
guess
eggnog for like French toast? Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna like I guess your Christmas gift is an eggnog, Ben.
I don't
Yeah.
think so. And can you use eggnog for French toast? Probably not,
Why
I don't
not?
see why not.
because French toast isn't supposed to be inherently sweet.
Oh, I
But you could
guess.
just beat an egg and just add eggnog on the egg when you're beating the egg, and you can just soak it in there.
Well, like, but what I'm saying is like French toast isn't supposed to be sweet though, and eggnog is sweet. So if you use it as an ingredient, your French toast is gonna be sweet.
I make sweet French toast.
I mean, yeah, if you want sweet French toast, then yeah, go for it. But yeah, then yeah, you probably could. But I'm just saying,
What's wrong with you,
probably
Ben?
no. Alright, whatever.
Um,
What about French toast grilled cheese?
No,
That sounds good though.
no, that does not.
How does that not sound good?
do you like French toast, Pranay?
Yeah,
Oh,
What? Then how does this not sound good?
but
It's
French
just
toast and grilled cheese just I don't know if
it's
that
just
would work.
egg and cheese now together.
Well, I guess when I think of French toast, I think of sweet. That's why.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's because you're thinking sweet.
Yeah.
Don't put on the maple syrup, and you're done. Easy. Oh, gosh, we really need to stop talking food. When's this over? I'm so hungry.
are you both going out somewhere after this?
I don't know what's happening.
I have dance because it's
Uh,
Friday night practice, and I haven't gone in 4 months, so I want to go.
I see.
4 months.
Yeah, the Friday night practice, not just dance though.
Okay, I was like, really? What's so special about Friday night dance practice?
Oh, it's just because it's a lot of people show up. Usually, I don't know how it is anymore, but usually a lot of people show up.
Yeah, I guess you haven't seen for the past 4 years.
Yeah, for years, 4 months.
4 months. Oops, my bad. I don't know. I heard years, or I thought years, because I was like, dang, that's a real long time.
Yeah, but yeah, my mom just called to eat a spaghetti upstairs,
Oh
so
wow.
got you for food.
Wait, me too?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
it might be one of her randomly. I'm just gonna mix random things and let's cook it kind of things.
Wait, I'm so grateful. Okay, that's another thing I'm really thankful for is for Pranaya's mom impromptu making me spaghetti for dinner. That's awesome.
I want to come with the.
Should
I have to
have
make my
stayed in
own food.
Edmonton. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I'm so happy right now. Words fail me.
I don't know how it's gonna taste though.
I don't
Just
know.
kidding. I
Okay,
never know.
you know the thing. I think it's all like universally accepted. Other people's households, like their food always tastes like amazing, right? Like so much better.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true.
Well,
Yeah.
not. Well,
Well,
it's
not what
different.
you're
It's.
gonna say not the turkey that Pranaya ate.
No, no. I was gonna say like I think like home food, like your own home food is different. Like I feel like you would always think that is number one. But
Your
like you
own
would
home
also
food?
like your parents' food.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Actually
do
not for
enjoy
you.
my parents' food.
Wait, you think your parents' food is number one?
Yeah.
I mean, I
'Cause
think
I
it's
grew up with it.
good. But like no, well like yeah, you grew up with it, but you get so tired of it.
Not really.
No.
Like like I even like I barely eat food that my parents make now. Like I make most of my own food at this point.
Hmm. Interesting. 'Cause usually it's like, oh, like mom's cooking is like,
The best.
yeah, it brings
I
you
mean like
back.
there is I don't know if it brings me back. I think my parents have like over the years have enjoyed cooking more and more, so they've improved themselves. So there's not much that is like the
Oh, I
same
see.
as before.
Oh,
So there's
okay.
nothing
That might be
bringing
why.
back. Yeah.
I see. But I think when you're like when you have other people's lunches at school, it's for some
It's
reason more
amazing.
appealing.
Their sandwiches taste 20 times better
Yeah,
for some
yeah.
reason. And it's literally just ham, cheese,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
lettuce or some garbage. It's like there's no effort put into it at all, but it
It's
tastes
because
so
it's
good.
not yours. That's why.
Yeah.
It's so like really funny, similar story, but like me and like when we went camping about a month and a half ago or so, right?
Yeah.
James brought like what was it, like
Oh
40
yeah.
Oh
sandwiches
yeah.
from right?
Yeah.
He just stashed 40 sandwiches from their break room or whatever because his company feeds them basically, and then if you don't have time for hot lunch or you missed it, then they just have sandwiches kind of laying around that you can grab.
Yeah.
But then yeah, so then they he took 40 of them over like a few days and then brought it to us, and then we went camping and then we had our own like meal covered through them. They were so good. We finished 40 sandwiches, I think, in like a day and a half.
But some of them literally only had bread and meat.
Just like bread and like bologna or something, but it tasted so good. And I'm just
Bologna.
like, it's literally just two ingredients. Why does this taste so good to
Yeah,
me?
it was still really good.
Eh,
Like in in university, like I had a friend who would always keep taking my lunch, and like I would have like kimbap or like Korean sushi and
Oh,
stuff, or
oh,
like
where was mine?
Costco
Oh,
hot dogs or something, or like something really good, right? And then they would have like a ham sandwich with cheese and mayo, and that was it. And I was
yum.
like, I don't mind. I don't mind trading for some reason. Yeah,
I I don't know. But yeah, maybe it's better to always just trade as a kid, because then
maybe.
like you'll always enjoy other people's food more, and they'll always enjoy your food more. So it's beneficial to both sides. This is mutualism, symbiosis.
So pretty much we're telling you if you're a parent out there who has a child that is in like
Yeah,
elementary, middle school, or high school,
make as crappy food as possible.
yeah,
Other people will still like it.
yeah, they'll just
Yeah,
trade foods anyway, so whatever.
exactly. Well, and also a tip to all high school, middle school, and elementary kids who are watching this: just trade your food.
Yeah, trade your food. It's better.
Yeah, that's wow. Why didn't I think of that?
No, but no, my lunches were amazing. My parents like make really good lunches.
I mean, mine were probably, I don't know. I think I just got so sick of them that I don't like them, but they were probably decent.
Yeah.
I
But
don't even remember what I took for lunches before
oh
now.
really? My
Yeah.
my friends like in elementary and junior high, I think like all the people like always came to me because they're like, "Wow, what is your lunch today?" Because it was different every day, and like it was like a Japanese lunch. Like you know those lunch boxes in Japan, like
Like bento box?
yeah, those bento boxes that those parents make. They're really cute and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, those were like my lunches.
I wish I had.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have totally loved to swap lunches with you, bro.
Wait, you swapped the entire thing? Damn.
No, no, I didn't. I didn't. I would just give them
Okay,
like
like a
one or two,
piece
like
of
yeah,
something.
yeah,
I kind of want to do those lunchbox style stuff. Just like have one rice, and then like I want to get those hot dogs and then cut them into
to
like
squid.
to to make them like little octopus
Yeah, yeah,
squid thingies. Yeah.
yeah,
But then you need the ends, right, for that to happen. So
yeah,
then like or like then like you would need to get really small hot dog, like the smoky sort of smokies, those like small pieces. Because
yeah.
then if you get an actual hot dog, then what are you gonna do with that entire middle piece?
I don't know. Be creative with it.
What could you make out of that? Strip it
Uh,
up like cheese strings.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Um, we're at 55 minutes.
No. 5 more minutes until I can eat Pranaya's mom's spaghetti. You mean? Oh yeah,
SpaghettiOs.
spaghetti. Oh man, I
It's
love
mom's
spaghetti.
spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti,
I should
really.
make my own spaghetti. It's so easy.
It is.
I just don't ever have like tomato sauce to use.
You can just get the pasta
Pre-
sauces.
Yeah,
Pre-made pasta
like
sauces.
ragu.
Yeah, yeah,
Like I do, but like my parents don't buy it.
yeah.
But when I was in Vancouver, I used it a lot.
So easy.
It really is easy. Cooking's so easy.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Okay, but like I don't know. It's like I don't think cooking's like there's like if you're it depends what you're making, of course, right? But
Yeah.
cooking's not that hard.
It isn't. It really isn't. It's just knife skills you need to work on and
Yeah, but then
practice.
like if you
And then,
don't care about presentation or like
so yeah,
consistency, then it doesn't matter. It's gonna taste the same.
yeah. Cause like it's cooking is easy because like you can always change the taste. I feel
Exactly.
like. So like it's like subjective to whatever the person's taste buds enjoy. So then
Exactly.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
all up to you. But then baking is a whole different
Oh,
story.
baking is hard because baking is like you put all that work into it and then
If you get
you
crap, you
bake
get
for like
crap.
an hour. Yeah, exactly. It's like yeah, it's like crappy I don't know, lottery.
Yeah.
But then like yeah, but like while you cook, you can taste as you cook and then change it accordingly, right?
Yeah.
But baking is all like preset and you're just like, well, let's hope this works out.
Yeah.
It's very
And
time consuming.
yeah,
It
and baking's like a
is.
science. Like you got to do stuff like
It is a science,
very
yeah.
precisely. You got to do it. The timing has got to be correct. All of that. But
Yeah.
cooking is pretty easy, especially now with like all this like pre-made, like as we said, pre-made sauces. So you don't have to do generally stuff very often from scratch anymore, right?
Yeah.
It's very if you I mean if you're like a purist and
A
or
purist.
yeah, I don't know, cooking purist, got to do everything from scratch, got to be artisan, then I guess like go for it, but then I'm lazy and I'm just going to get pre-made sauces and just make my own food that way.
Well, I haven't used any pre-made stuff yet personally.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't. I don't. Yeah, I don't think so.
Not even like gochujang?
No, I don't have gochujang.
Oh,
Yeah.
Korean cooking's so easy.
Just put gochujang on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like actually Korean cooking is like they already have everything pre-made for you, like in terms
Yeah.
of seasonings. So it's like you just slap it together and
But
you're
even
basically good.
well, I made my own like Korean barbecue sauce too.
Okay, but that's not but you had soya sauces and I think marinating's not that bad, right?
Well, well, like like Kaibi sauce, like the sweet barbecue
Yeah,
sauce.
the sweet
Yeah,
one.
that one that you actually need a bunch of ingredients. So like I made that myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I can't imagine someone making gochujang by themselves or
Yeah, no, that's a
ssamjang.
whole different like
Exactly, like you can't do that. Same thing for
yeah.
like other Asian sauces people would use. Like,
Yeah.
does anyone make their own hoisin sauce? Probably
No.
not. No, exactly. Probably just buy it. Same thing for sriracha. No one's gonna make that stuff from scratch.
No, no, no.
Exactly.
But I made like risotto, carbonara, alfredo, and stuff.
I think it's
Pretty
is
good.
it just yeah, is it
Huh?
just me but like I find it easier cuz like maybe I'm wrong. Maybe just because I have more experience, but I feel like I've made more Western foods from scratch than like Asian food from
Yeah, yeah.
scratch.
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
Asian food is just harder to make in general.
Right? Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
like the sauce ingredients is so much more complex.
It is. I think so too.
So
Like,
yeah, as I
yeah.
said, it's like Western food I've made from scratch way more than Asian. And
Mhm.
that's why like you pasta sauces or like yeah, like risotto, stuff like that. It's like I could do that, but pretty hands off for Asian food.
I feel like there's a lot of ingredients that you can't like. It's not easy to get at like a regular grocery store too.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
like yeah, like Chipotle.
Yeah, sure.
Like that the actual like
Yeah,
piece I find is like I don't know. It's a lot of work.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Anyways, huh?
I was gonna say, but now Chipotle is so mainstream. You can just get Chipotle like mayo or whatever anywhere
Yeah,
now. It's so easy. Uh, what
but
great times.
mayo's yeah.
But what?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say mayo's easy to make too.
Mayo
Anyways,
is easy to make. Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, we hit our hour, so thanks for watching. We hope that you really enjoyed listening to us. Gobble gobble Thanksgiving.
We
Uh,
gotta do this another month, and so
yep.
for American listeners,
We're
if
just
there's
gonna
any.
copy and paste this exact video or
What about other
intro
countries? We're gonna have to. Maybe we'll just do Thanksgiving like 5
every
weeks
day.
in a row.
Yeah.
I don't know who else actually celebrates Thanksgiving.
It
I think
said
it's mostly the
Caribbean
Western,
islands. Uh,
Yeah.
mostly the Western places, isn't it?
yeah, yeah, it is mostly Western.
Western, as in like European Western, as included.
No, I think just like
North
North
America.
America and
Like
South
New
America.
World Western.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. Thanks for listening. I hope that
Are
you
we,
Yeah.
comment,
are we doing this
like,
story?
subscribe. Yeah, we will be doing the story. But yeah, if you have any sponsors, let us know because we need to make money. Or
Yeah.
I am a poor student.
I'm more poor.
Ben is just poor and will be a student.
I
Doesn't
mean, I'm
even
kind
hide
of
it.
student. I'm doing part
kind of,
time.
kind of student, yeah.
Kind of student.
Kind
And then
of.
Pranaya is trying
A
to
working man.
paying off his student loans as well.
Getting himself out of poverty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
while
I'm
we're
working
getting
myself.
ourselves into
Deeper
poverty.
into poverty. Oh no.
Do you know that student loans is charging me $2.22 every single day as
Oh,
interest?
Oh,
oh
wow.
no.
That's like one McDouble a day.
Yeah.
That adds up.
Wait,
That
that
adds
actually
up.
really adds up.
In a year, if you don't pay off your student loans, then they'd be taking 600 something dollars away from you.
Yeah,
Like, goddamn.
feels
Wow,
bad.
that's
That's like $700 over like maybe
Yeah,
800.
that's over 600.
Yeah.
But still, like, what the heck? What is this BS?
yeah, that could go
But yeah,
towards sponsorship for
yeah. But anyways, let's do our story.
Okay. There
Today, a
once.
man.
Oh, okay.
Should we
Today,
rotate? Should we rotate?
Yeah, sure. Pranay can
Alright.
start.
today, a man
Uh, had Thanksgiving dinner.
And he ate
chicken with no
Gravy or stuffing.
because he hated
pumpkin pies with
Sour cream and tartar sauce. Wait, that's a lot of words.
That's a lot of words.
Okay, I guess we screwed up. I guess that's the end. Oops, my bad.
oh gosh.
Dang it, I want to go towards the direction where it's like he hated turkeys and his name was Pranaya or something.
I wanted to go for time,
Oh.
but then he put in pumpkin pie, and I was like, dang it.
Oh gosh.
Anyways, that
Anyways,
was it.
alright.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
And
Bye
peace.
bye.
Hello?
Stop it.
Okay, I'm such a. I feel like you should be the first one to talk after ending it, so we know when to talk.
It's because I didn't end it, so I was wondering if anyone would say anything. Okay,
Yeah,
bye.
no, I wasn't gonna say anything. Oh, it's not ended yet?
Yeah, that's not
Oh my gosh.
Okay, bye.
Bye, guys.